If you ever walk home alone in Trinidad at night, and you come to a crossroads, and there's a woman standing there waiting, she is going to be beautiful. She'll be wearing a long dress that sweeps the ground, a wide-brimmed hat, maybe a veil. She'll ask you for the time, or for a light for her cigarette, or just for someone to walk her home. Don't answer her. Don't look her in the eye, or whatever you do, do not look down at her feet. Because the moment you see the hoof, she knows that you know what she is, and by then, it's already too late. They call her La Diablesse, the devil woman. And tonight, I'm going to tell you exactly how she works, and the 2 rules that have kept Trinidadian men alive on dark roads for almost 300 years. This is the Caribbean Black Book. Listen carefully, the rules matter. La Diablesse is one of the oldest stories we have. She comes out of the plantation era, from the time when French colonists ran the islands and brought their own ghost stories with them. But she didn't stay French. The islands changed her. She became something the Caribbean made on its own. The story goes that she was once a woman, a beautiful one, vain, used to getting whatever she wanted from men. And one day, she made a deal with the devil to keep her beauty forever. The devil took the deal. He always does. But the devil never gives without taking. And the price he took from her was her humanity. Now, she's something else. From the front, she looks like the most beautiful woman you ever seen. But under the veil, they say, there's no face there, just bone. Just a skull with hollow, burning eyes. And under that long dress that sweeps the ground, one of her feet is still human. The other one is the cloven hoof of a cow. She walks with a limp because of it. 1 foot in the road, 1 foot in the gutter. That's how the old Trinidadians say you can spot her from far away before she gets close enough to ruin you. And only she hunts one kind of person. Men walking home alone at night, especially the ones who's been drinking, especially the ones who are cheating on their wives. She doesn't kill them exactly. What she does is worse. In 1972, a man named Thomas was leaving a village dance in Paramin. That's the mountain region in North Trinidad. He had been drinking all night. He decided to walk the 3 miles home instead of waiting for a ride. About halfway there, the road dipped into a valley where the trees closed over the top. The moon disappeared. It got dark in a way that only a country road gets dark. And that's when he smelled her. It was a perfume, sweet, so sweet it almost made his head spin. But underneath the sweet, there was something else. Something faint, metallic, like old blood. He looked up, and there she was, just walking a few paces ahead of him. She didn't speak. She just glanced over her shoulder, just for a second, the veil hiding her eyes, and she gestured like she wanted him to follow. And Thomas, who had a wife at home, who had children at home, who knew the stories his grandmother used to tell him, Thomas followed her. He stepped off the main road onto a narrow dirt track into the trees. They walked for what he said felt like hours. The trees got thicker, the air got colder. He couldn't hear the music from the dance anymore. He couldn't hear anything at all. And then he tripped. tripped on a root in a dot, fell hard. The flashlight he was carrying rolled out of his hand and across the ground. And then the beam landed on the hem of her dress. He saw the hoof, and he looked up, and the veil, it had slipped. There was no face there, just bone, and those eyes. She made a sound, and his flashlight died, and the forest went black. They found Thomas 3 days later, wandering at the edge of a cliff, half naked, eyes wide open but not seeing anything. His hair had turned completely white. He lived. He went home to his wife, but he never spoke about that night, not once, not for the rest of his life. And he never walked alone after dark, not ever. If you ever smell a perfume on a dark road, you're already in trouble, but she's a creature with rules, and there are 2 ways out. Rule 1, her whole power is confusion. She makes you forget where you are, makes the woods feel longer than they are, makes you keep walking when you should have turned around an hour ago. The way to break the confusion is reversal. The moment you realize what's happening, the moment you smell her, or you see her ahead of you on the road that should be empty, you stop. You take off your clothes, you turn them inside out, and put them back on. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but this is the rule the old people in Trinidad would tell you, and they will not joke about it. Wearing your clothes inside out breaks her spell. Suddenly, the road looks right again. The trees look right again. You can see your way home. Rule 2, she cannot cross fire, even a small flame, even a match. If you have matches on you, you light them one at a time, and you drop them behind you as you walk backward away from her. And here's the part most people get wrong. You do not turn your back to her. Not even for a second. You walk backward. You keep your eyes on her the whole time, because the moment she's behind you and out of sight, she's already in front of you again. And one last thing, if she's leading you somewhere and you come to a crossroads, do not let her cross it with you. Stop at the intersection. Make her go first. If she's really la Diablesse, she won't be able to. She'll have to leave you there, and you walk home a different way. The roads in the Caribbean are long, and a part of them between one village and the next, that part belongs to her. The old Trinidadians don't walk alone after midnight, not on country roads, not even now. And if they have to, they don't talk to women they don't know. They don't take shortcuts. They don't follow anyone off the main road, and they keep their eyes up. Always up. So if you ever down there and you come to a crossroads at night and there's a beautiful woman waiting and she asks you for the time, keep walking, don't answer her, and whatever you do, do not look long. That was page 4 of the Black Book. If you made it this far, subscribe, because the next one I'm opening is from Barbados, and it's about a man who sells his soul for money. He has to deliver something to the devil every year to keep the deal going, and whatever he delivers is hearts. I'll see you there.